I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more, drink like a boss.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
Yo, we here. Yo, if you tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, this is episode 175. We are back. Shout out to everybody who tuned in last week. Shout out to Grace Cole, who was here, gave me some dope products for my hair. You know what I mean? For my locks and shit.
How you
for
like
my
it?
scalp. It's okay. It smell a little funny.
Yeah? You don't like the smell, huh?
But it got rid of the itching. My shit don't itch as bad as it had been. You know what I mean? But it smell a little. That's the only thing I would tell her. Like, she might want to add something to it, too.
What was the product?
I forgot the name of her product, but it's like a hairspray and it was like an oil for dreadlocks or something. I can't remember the exact name of her product. It's Queen's Crowns.
Queen's Crown.
Yeah, Queen's Crowns. So shout out to Grace, who was our guest last week. I got a lot of inboxes and people writing me about the show, said they learned a lot of information, thought it was dope. So shout out to everybody who tuned in. Also, if you're just tuning in with us right now, you on Twitter, please retweet this. We are live there. We're also live on YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe, notification button, all that, so you can know what's going on here at the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast every time we go live every Wednesday after 8 p.m. Also, my Facebook people, y'all know what's going on. Please share this everywhere that you can. Anywhere that ain't gonna get you blocked or somebody gonna unfollow you or whatever, or unsubscribe from your shit for sharing my shit too much. But anywhere that you can share it at, please do that. Like I said, this is episode 175 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. We're 25 episodes away from 200. You know what I mean? I'm proud of myself. We done came a long way in 3 years. You know what I mean? We done had about 2 breaks since we've been doing this.
Had some hiatuses.
But to be at 175 is really a blessing right now. Real talk. I can't. When I first started this, I didn't know. You know what I mean? I'd be sitting in front of this microphone 175 episodes later. So I just want to salute to everybody who's been supporting this, everybody who, you know what I mean, share this everywhere that you can and all that for us. We really, really, really appreciate y'all. On that note, I'm not going to waste no more time getting right to this. You know what the fuck going on, man. Like I said, this episode 175, always rocking with me is my dog, Don. Say what up to the people.
Peace, God.
And also today, man, we got a young lady in the building with us. You know what I mean? I came across her probably about a couple months ago, and I had seen her out. And I kept thinking, like, damn, why does this person look so familiar to me, right? I'm like, why? Is she, like, famous or something? Like, who the fuck is this, right? So then I realized about a week later, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Skin Bones page. And I'm like, oh, this is the girl from the Skin Bones skit. So then, like, probably about a day later, I'm on, is it B. Jones? I think I was on B. Jones's page randomly. Shout out B. Jones, brother of the show. Randomly, and she was in one of his skits. You know what I mean? So I would like to say that she's famous. But in the building today, we got Kayla Simone with us. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm blessed. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Where my scumbags at in the comments? She giving everything right now.
They ain't showed up yet, I guess.
I guess not.
They'll be here in a minute. They was hitting me already when they seen the flyer earlier. So trust me, they'll be here in a minute. You ain't even got to worry about it. How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great. I can't complain. You know, we here. We're alive. We blessed. You know,
that's good.
Absolutely. So, I want to ask you off the top about the locks.
Okay.
The more locks, luxury locks. What's going on with that?
My line?
Yeah, your line.
Okay, so I started that last year. Right now I'm selling bonnets, satin bonnets.
Oh.
Velvet do-rags, edge control, melt bands. I'm about to start selling hair oils for locks.
Okay.
But I wanted to become a full service hairline with, shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff. But it's going to be like for everybody with ethnic hair, not just for people with locks. It's going to be people with, they froze or whatever, people with 3C, 4C, whatever hair. So that's my vision for that.
Okay. How far are you with that?
Right now I told you it's just the products that I named so far.
You just started the company?
Last year.
Okay. That's what's up. How long you been doing skits? Or what got you into that? Let's start there. What got you into doing skits?
Okay, so I started skits last summer. So I guess about, that puts us, we in March, so probably about 9 months. How I got started, I'm cool with Myron. Where did I meet him? So I met Myron. Actually, my first time meeting Myron was at a club called Oasis.
Okay.
Lil Meech from BMF was here.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that when they said he was musty or something, right?
No. I don't know what city that was, but when I met Lil Meech, if you come across this anywhere, you was not musty.
Yeah, facts. I'm just being funny. Yeah.
He's very handsome. I don't think he'd be musty.
Okay, for sure.
But yeah, so that's the day I met Myron. I was like, this nigga look familiar. Can I
you could cuss, say whatever you want to. Yeah, any language here.
Okay, so I was like, this nigga look familiar. My friend was like, that's that funny dude who always be cheating. Okay. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So like, he kind of saw us looking at him, so he came over, introduced himself, and boom, took off from there. So eventually, one day, I don't know who hit who up, whether I hit up Myron or he hit me up, but he was like, hey, wanna come get in some skits? And I was like, yeah, of course. So it was really like his idea.
Okay.
So I'm not finna turn it down. I was like, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
No, you wasn't wrong.
I tried my hand at it and I liked it. It was fun. And it's like pretty much improv. So I was like, okay, this is cool. So it went from there. He introduced me to Skinbone.
Okay.
After I met Skinbone, comedians started reaching out to me. So I've just been able to like network on my own now because people reach out to me or like if I do reach out to people who don't reach out to me first, they'll kind of be a little familiar with me. So they'll respond to me. Okay. So that's pretty cool.
How many do you think you did so far?
Honestly, not that many.
Not that many?
I don't think I've done more than 20.
20, okay. And so where are you from? That's what I wanted to ask you too.
I'm from Racine.
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Okay. So then so you going to Chicago, that's nothing to do skits or shoot skits or whatever.
No.
You travel for it.
Yeah, I travel. I come to Milwaukee, I go to Chicago. So I went to Houston and I worked with somebody. It wasn't specifically for that, but it was just like a leisure trip. And I was like, okay, I'm finna get some work done too. I always make my trips.
No, I got to turn a vacation into a vacation. Yeah, absolutely.
When I go to Atlanta, best believe I'm going to be, moving and grooving, trying to rub elbows with some content creators and comedians there.
Absolutely. That's dope. YouTube content, because that's how we kind of got here. I seen you make the post about you was trying to get your YouTube content up or whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
still need those subscribers.
I'm somebody who's doing that also. If you want to plug, go ahead and plug your
I'll go ahead and plug
right
myself.
Now,
so I'm gonna plug my Instagram.
Yeah, do it all.
So my Instagram is Kaysimone, KAISYMONE. My YouTube channel is Kayla Simone, which is KAILASIMONE. So go ahead and follow me on both of those. Tap in.
For sure. Y'all
What do you do on YouTube?
My YouTube is kind of all over the place. So I do vlogs. I have one interview. I interviewed Myron. I want to start doing more interviews, but it's like I need to meet. I'm not finna just interview my friends or, random people. Like random people think I'm finna interview them. I'm not. Like have a following or because I need to ask you interesting stuff, you know? So I need to find more people to interview. Also, I want to start doing just like more fun things. I don't know how to put it. Like maybe like a hot seat,
because that's what I was about to ask you. When I checked it out, you was doing like a smash. You was a part of like a smash and pass situation or something.
That was my last video. So I did a smash or pass, and I'm sure some of y'all know what that is, but that's like a group activity. It's real fun. Check that out, actually.
Okay, so you, I'm sure you got a lot of smashes.
So I wasn't.
Did you
really
participate? Oh, you just hosted it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't really in it.
Oh, okay. You probably wouldn't have been fair to other people if you participated.
I'm not gonna say that, but
I'm just saying though.
I did smash or pass the men, but I didn't let them smash or pass me.
Oh, okay. Again, because they probably wanted to know your opinion, right?
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
We want to know.
I just kind of threw that in there. It's a little unorthodox because when you're the host, you usually don't rate.
Okay. So what's like your end goal with the YouTube content or whatever? Like, what's your if you once it's all said and done, if you could have your way, how would you want it to end? Like,
end goal sounds like a stopping point. I don't know. So I just want to keep growing, keep making money off the internet.
Like, so to turn the page into what you said, more like a wilding out situation, more comedic stuff, not so much selling your sexuality as much, or both?
You talking about YouTube?
Yeah, I'm talking about just
sell my sexuality on YouTube.
No, I'm saying because you did the smash and pass. Yeah. So I'm saying, what is going to get people to tune into your content is what I'm saying with the YouTube.
He's saying, what's your mission? What's your mission statement?
Like, what's the draw?
You know what? Like I just said, I do different type of stuff. Okay. Ain't no mission statement yet.
So comedy. Yeah. If they come to your page, they could expect to see comedy, fashion, all type of things. Okay.
All type of stuff.
Yeah. One of the reasons why you asked though is because people do once you get a YouTube following, you can split it and do different things on different channels and make money that way. So, when you ask what your mission statement is, we're trying to figure out, okay, how you going to get to the point where you've created a following. Now they'll follow whatever you do.
That's something.
That's how you got to think about it.
You still thinking about it for sure. And we hear that's somebody like us 3 years ago. We didn't have over 1,000 subscribers. Our page wasn't monetized, none of that. And it's a process. You got to stay at it, but it's also curating content that your followers want to see.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I follow corporate, for instance. So like corporate, I get an alert every time he posts a new Black Chicago Be Like, but it's about, I've been following him for 3 years, and it's about how he stays consistent with the content. So that's what, anytime when people ask me my advice about it, how we stay at it, that's how we stay at it. It's just trying to stay up and current with content for people to see. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's really what it is, because YouTube is visual. It's just like Instagram or anything else. People want to see something. So that's really about it, building your audience. And I think for somebody like you, it would be easy. You know what I mean? Actually, I just think you got to put your nose to the grind. I think it should be easy for you to garnish your audience over there.
So you think I should just kind of narrow down the content?
Absolutely.
And figure out exactly what you want to do. Because I think it's room for a pretty funny girl online. Like, that's why I was asking about the skits. Like, if that was really your thing, I don't think it's a bunch of women in that lane. You know what I mean?
The Cali crowd got a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
The Midwest
Cali,
not
in the Midwest.
No, not in the Mid. Like, around Skinbone, them, they got funny chicks, but it's not.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I probably have the Midwest on lock for funny.
Fuck with that.
I mean, if you've appeared in 20 skits with them dudes, them is the top Midwest internet comedians. Like, you don't get no higher than the Chicago squad. They they top 5 dead or alive. That group is. So.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yeah. So, you own it. Well, like I said, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? Keep it up. Any advice you need from us, you know what I mean? We got you as far as like the YouTube content and all that. You know what I mean? We'll give you some tips after the show about how to trick your algorithm and all that type of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? For real. Absolutely. I asked you where you was from again. OnlyFans.
Okay.
All right.
What's up with that? What's popping over there? You
doing?
Cooking on your OnlyFans? Or what
you doing hair?
You changing tires?
You showing feet?
I'm changing tires.
You changing tires over there? So it's not triple X rated. Because everybody on OnlyFans ain't nasty.
Yeah, I was just about to say
it's it's
semi.
Little something on
there.
Something on there.
Said a little something on there.
They gotta subscribe and see. I mean, but it is like, some lingerie and a little sexy going on.
Oh,
for sure. That's what's up. So make sure y'all tap into our OnlyFans. What's the link?
The link is in my Instagram bio.
Because I got some freaky, people who tune into the show.
They absolutely will subscribe.
Tune in.
That's a fact.
I got some brothers that will definitely subscribe.
Can Beats is looking for it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Some brothers in the
Where
comments.
is y'all reading it?
This Facebook.
In the comments.
Some brothers in the comments already.
Yeah, I'm looking to her.
They ain't playing.
Now.
They ain't playing with you. Are you toxic?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, a woman that admits to it. Hit the ding on that one.
Can I elaborate on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. That's
So,
why I asked. I would love for you to.
Obviously, I wasn't always toxic. I was, just a wholesome, beautiful soul. Starting off, my first relationship was great. Shout out to Kevin, best boyfriend ever.
Shout out Kevin.
We had a great, healthy relationship. My second relationship, terrible. That's what made me toxic, was my second relationship. It was just like I had to think a certain way to respond and I guess cope with things. So
What do you do for a living?
him?
Yeah.
He sold the second one?
Yeah.
He sold drugs.
Of course.
And he's from Milwaukee.
Of course.
What happened with the first
Of
one that
course.
you're not with him?
Yeah, the Kevin.
The first one was in the Army.
So look at this.
Okay.
Look. You see how that correlates?
Yeah.
You see?
I'm an
the good
Army
guy.
veteran too. We was
Oh,
both
wow.
in the
Right.
Army.
Okay,
We was
okay,
both
okay,
in the
all right.
Army.
So
Yeah.
that makes you actually kind of more attractive.
yeah.
I'm well-rounded.
You put on a uniform and all that and carried a gun.
Yeah.
You was military, Navy?
It's just that
Army.
army.
So you carried, okay.
Yeah.
What
You
part of
crawled around
army?
on your knees and all
What'd you
that.
do in the army?
What did I do in the Army? I did IT, information technology.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Dope. All right. So Kevin was from the Army, then the drug dealer guy.
Drug dealer from Milwaukee.
Okay, he made you toxic.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he
Of
was
course.
from the north side of Milwaukee.
He said,
if
of
that
course.
makes anything. I
I
heard the east side niggas are better than the north side niggas.
What?
Y'all
What?
must be from north side.
I'm from the north side.
I'm from the north side.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from the north.
But I got a lot of
Y'all
homies on the
toxic?
east, though.
Yeah.
Y'all toxic.
No.
I'm not toxic.
Not no more.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah,
be.
it
I'm
was-
retired.
Yeah.
It was very terrible. I'm not gonna get into the things that he did to me, but everything was like a mind game.
Okay.
And if he made me cry, he would laugh. Like it was like
Oh,
very
shit.
yeah. So that made me, toxic as a response.
So
you-
you got PTSD as well.
Yeah.
I have
she got
relationship
PTSD.
PTSD really bad.
You
I have PTSD in general.
Mm,
but-
yeah, from the
So
army.
I have relationship PTSD, car accident PTSD.
Yeah, I already know about
fucked
the
up over
army
here. A
stuff,
little like anxiety, a little,
Interesting.
Are you? So you attracted to dope boys?
Because that was
None
going to
of
be my
them.
next question. 9 to 5 guys or street dudes?
I don't. Neither.
Whoa, shit.
I fuck with
Okay.
I do not like street dudes. I just explained how my last relationship was
Yeah.
very traumatizing. And it definitely left like lasting effects. I've been single for 3 years after
Okay.
that.
Oh, that's what's up.
So it kind of let me know what not to accept and to like turn and run away soon, like as soon as you see a red flag. Like I realized I overlooked a lot of stuff.
Mm.
And the reason why I stayed in
Come
that
on, talk about
relationship with him so long, because I'm like, okay, it's gonna get better. We're gonna work on this. No, he wasn't willing to work on it his damn self. So I couldn't, So yeah. So
Can I-
9 to 5.
Can I ask
Go ahead.
how old are you?
Yes.
27.
I'm not gonna tell y'all. But anywho,
So then the
so
9 to 5 guys.
9 to 5 guys. Nothing wrong with it. Obviously, I respect that. But I kind of want compatibility, and then like for compatibility, I like for the man to be able to move and groove the way I can. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, come to Cali for this or this event or that event," I'll be like, "Okay, boom, I'll jump on a plane the next day."
Yeah.
I want my man to be able to move
Okay.
the same.
No,
He got to put in a
he gotta be
notice.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with it. I just like to have like a similar lifestyle. I feel like that will help the relationship last.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you have learned to stay off the street niggas.
Yeah, I just be scared of them like going to jail.
That's what I was
So
about to say. You're not
don't-
ready for them phone calls
Yeah.
early in the morning.
That's why I'm not ready for that lifestyle.
Have to do a bid with a nigga and all that.
Yeah, I
Nah.
can't do that.
Even though the drug dealer could probably pack up his bags and fly wherever you need him to go with you
Yeah.
the next
Yeah,
day.
it could be lavish,
Yeah.
but a lot of these drug dealers, it's not. It's probably not gonna be a drug dealer from Milwaukee because like they not really doing it like that, you know.
Interesting. So something else I had on here
What's
was
up?
the biggest red flag, and you said that. So what's your biggest red flag?
Ooh, man, my biggest red flag.
Like when a nigga say that or do that, you be like, oh, you get to waving that motherfucker. Or you got a few of them.
I got a few. Let me see. So a big red flag. It could be like his relationship with his baby mama. Obviously, I don't want a nigga still fucking with his baby mama, but it's like you can assume niggas really fucking with their baby mamas these days. So it is what it is. With that, what else? I don't know. They always got like excuses about something. Like they say, "Oh, let's do this or that," and then when the time comes, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, excuses is red flags. That's all I can think of right now. What about y'all? What's red flags for y'all?
I think communication is key with me. I don't really have a problem with anything else per se like that, but if you can't communicate, then that's a major red flag for me.
God damn, you gotta come back to me. You gotta come back to me.
I was gonna say communication too.
Yeah. I mean, communication is
number one.
This is the number thing. It's the number one thing. But like, it's like for me, it's gratitude. Gratitude is like big to me. If you don't have a grateful heart, I can't.
Yeah, it's. I think we're living in an era, especially like I don't know about men because we don't date men, and she can speak for that, but. Women, you run in, and I hear stories, and even from experiences myself, you run into a lot of people that don't really appreciate shit that people do for them. Like, you're not obligated to do shit for nobody, for real. So if somebody goes out of their way to do something for you, you know what I mean? Like, I think it should be taken with some type of appreciation. And I think chivalry is dead and all those type of things. So now we've gotten so far removed that if motherfucker send you Cash App for lunch, he's supposed to do that. Like that, and he's not supposed to necessarily do that.
He kind of is if he like you.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's supposed to?
I didn't know that was like his obligation.
That's
not every day, like once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay, so
do you appreciate it though when he does it? Okay, so that's different. Then I'm not speaking to you. Then I'm speaking to the people who think that that's just what's supposed to happen. Like when a motherfucker be like, "Hey, I sent you Cash App the other day for some lunch," a motherfucker be like, "Sure, that's what you was supposed to do, square ass nigga." That's what I'm talking about. Like,
oh no,
yeah, not a thanks, babe. I appreciate your Cash Apps every week for lunch. That's dope. That's different. That's what I'm saying. It's you get more city girl than you get what I just described.
Yeah.
Like you get more nigga. That's what you was.
Okay, I gotta be devil's advocate. Are you going after the city girls?
That's a good question.
Because that's
not necessarily.
Did she ask the question about choice?
Yeah, I'm asking about choice. Okay. I'm asking about what you going after.
Yeah, not necessarily. That ain't really my swag. Do I think some of them are attractive? Absolutely. But that's not really something that I would want to spend time with.
Okay.
No, not right now.
I've tried a city girl.
Have you?
Yeah.
What made you try it? I'm assuming you didn't like it.
So the bigger we get, the less attention I want. So I would like my partner to be able to take the attention. And so I thought, okay, it's bright, it's shiny.
You was trying to be on your Diddy shit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I was trying to be on my Diddy. And
Diddy and Carisha.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay.
See how easy that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, but women ain't.
They don't want to give them the sauce.
I know.
Woman can be 12 and she gonna be like, why? Why you asking why? Who want to know? Like, damn.
When I was 21, I would be like, no.
No, that's a woman thing. I wonder who started that with women. They just be like, no, like absolutely not. I'm never telling you my age.
Man,
why are you asking?
My mama still lie about her age.
See, that's what I'm saying. All the OGs still do.
Man, as long as you're over 21,
that's all that matters. As long as you're legal, baby.
Do you think men make worse choices than women?
In relationships,
mm-hmm.
like choosing
their
partner.
Picking people.
No.
Huh?
No, I think women.
You think women
are worse?
Women are worse.
Good job. Good answer.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. I mean, we probably gonna get some smoke for that.
We don't do the choosing.
Men do choose.
No, we
Nah,
don't.
niggas be
Yes, they
choosing.
do.
No, we present ourselves to be chosen.
But just still,
No.
that's still a choice.
That's still a
That's
choice.
what
at
he
the end
do.
of the day.
You could like somebody, right? But at the
I'm
end of the
saying
day, she
even-
got to choose you.
I'm saying even
But
you
you
choosing to
to
present
present yourself
yourself
to that
is
Yeah,
a
you
person.
choice.
put it
It's a
out there.
choice.
You
Okay.
letting her know
Yeah.
you're
All right.
interested.
Yeah, because you can
Yeah.
stay at home and play video
You know?
games all day and
Yeah.
not be social at all. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
All right.
But the fact that you got up, went outside,
Like I want her.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I
That's a
mean?
choice.
That's
I
why
guess.
she was like, "Do you go after the city girls?" You see what I'm saying? I got what she was saying. That's a choice. Like if that's
Yeah.
what you're choosing, you can't really complain about it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so in the opposite, right?
Mhm.
Are you going after the dope boys?
No, they're presenting
Themselves.
themselves.
Come on now.
At-
Talk to
but you
them.
make the choice. At the
That's
end of the
true.
day, at the
Mhm.
end
And
of
then
the
I
day,
just say women
choice
we
is
make the
yours.
bad
She said
choices.
she said they make bad
Okay.
choices.
all right, we're good. I told you it was a good answer.
What do you think about when people say that their partners are in competition with them? Have you ever had a partner that was like jealous of you or anything like that?
No, but
No.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
I've seen it.
Can you explain that a little bit to me? When women say that, like my
Okay.
mate is jealous of me, I be kind of
Okay.
confused sometimes because I ain't never been that type of nigga. So that's why I'm
Perfect.
trying to
It
figure
depends
out.
on how
Perfect
popping it is.
example. Okay, so it doesn't even have to be popping or popularity. It could be, just progression.
Mm.
So say the woman, she just became an RN. Her man's hating.
Okay.
I
He's
see
like,
what you said, the
oh,
dollar
this
amount.
bitch making more money than me
Yeah.
now. Now he's questioning his place and his role in the relationship because she's the breadwinner. So that's why men can hate, because I know some like to be the breadwinner or the provider.
Yeah.
They lose their place a little bit now that they're not being looked at. They're not being looked at for, hey, babe, can I get money for a wig? Oh, she didn't bought her wig already. Maybe they feel like less needed.
Good
So
answer.
that's why I feel like men probably be hating on their partner.
It's a very good answer. But
Or another thing, I don't mean to cut
go
you
ahead.
off.
Go
Another thing is
do you think?
he might know, like, I don't deserve this bitch. It could be that. He could
Insecurities.
be like, yeah, it could be
Insecurity, yeah.
insecurities.
Yeah, the
That's
male
really
ego.
what it is.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
male ego is
Yeah.
a motherfucker.
Mhm.
It is.
So I've seen it, but like I said, it hasn't happened. I've only had 2 relationships. The first one was a good relationship. We broke that off because long distance, if anyone's wondering why it ended.
Yeah.
The second one, he wasn't really jealous. He was just weird and a bad person. But
Mhm.
He's a
yeah.
bad person.
So I haven't experienced it personally.
Okay.
But let me say this first. You cold at this shit, my nigga.
Oh.
Who, me?
This nigga right here. He slick as a
Why?
bitch. He slick
Why you
as a
say that?
bitch.
What he do?
Because we were kind of having this conversation.
Oh, he just brought it into
he brought it
into
in.
the podcast.
He
Okay.
segued it in
Yeah.
like a mark.
Yeah, so speak on that. That's not your turn, brother.
I think that the more we come into the social media age of living, the more that everything becomes a competition. And you can't be a motherfucker who wants to be in the spotlight and be with somebody who outshines you in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And I think that's a new form of jealousy that we have out here because of social media, because of the internet. Where we can show up at a place and you think you that shit, and they be looking at your partner like, no, that nigga the shit right there.
Yeah.
I fuck with dude, and I think it bothers a lot of people. And
I had that happen before.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
As
a person that doesn't post that much on social media, but
facts
in the real life, like
in real life, right,
outside,
right.
Yeah, people know you exactly.
Yeah.
Like I always make the joke, bitch, I'm famous
In real life.
in real life.
In real life.
In real life, I'm famous. Like you famous on the internet. Everybody know who you are on the internet, but in real life, I'm famous. Like I walk in the
that's
clubs.
what I'm
I don't wait in
saying.
line.
Yeah,
I don't do
yeah.
none of that. Like
I thought the male partner being jealous, and I didn't know her answer, but I just thought she fit the mold of I could see a nigga being jealous
absolutely.
if he dated her. She's popular on social media.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? All this type of shit. So that's why I brought the question into line of questioning with her, because even though she hasn't experienced it, I just thought from what she does for a living and how she's trying to, get herself out here. I just thought dating niggas, because I've been hearing niggas be jealous over social media and likes and all that type of shit. Like, so that's why I thought it was appropriate to ask.
Niggas very weird.
I think they worry about the wrong shit.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people, I think even women do too, but men got it a little bit worse because of the things, because Instagram and That's even what I'm telling her about her YouTube. It's vanity at the end of the day, and vanity that's controlled by women.
Well, one of the most important thing to men.
You don't think so?
Yeah. One of the most important thing to men is status, right? And so your woman is a reflection of your status, right? If she behaves a certain way and impresses men, that gives you higher status. So, I think that men who don't understand what their status is, they get jealous. They have a hard time understanding, okay,
where they fit in.
Right, where they fit in. And a lot of men are delusional because of social media, because of what's going on. Okay, man, listen, I put up a joke on Facebook and
it went viral.
2,000 people gave me likes. I'm popular now.
Exactly.
No, you're not really.
Yeah,
you're not really, not in real life.
No.
And so their lack of status in comparison to their partner causes mental shit. I'm not popular at all online, and I should be probably because of what I do for a living. I just don't post.
Yeah.
But when I interact outside,
like streets,
when I move out on the streets, I'm somebody.
Yeah.
And so.
And I think that's because you garnered that before social media.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. We was outside.
Yeah, we was outside.
Right.
Media. Before there was before it was called being outside. We was outside.
Exactly.
And so you're always gonna run into that. And I imagine that's gonna be a hard thing for you because a lot of men who don't have the status to have a woman that elevates their status are gonna want you.
Do you find yourself men being intimidated by you?
Not that I could. Not really. So maybe intimidation presents itself in different ways. Because they might say like little things like, "Oh, you're famous," or make like little jokes, or
that's
don't do this or that.
That's hating.
That's hating.
That is.
Okay, so they are.
They are
intimidating.
I
am 100%.
So I guess they kind of sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
like trying to make
that's
it
what
make a joke.
It's passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
So
it's passive aggressive.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 100% sure your ex-boyfriend was intimidated by you. That's why he liked making you cry.
The drug.
He wanted to bring you down.
You guys know I wasn't even Instagram popping when I was dating him.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you stand up, when you stand up and I look at you, I can see how a nigga could be intimidated.
That's not comfortable in who he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if you sell drugs or you're a street dude, you need to be confident and comfortable in that.
Right.
Like you shouldn't be intimidated by your woman.
He liked the woman he could control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that wasn't me.
Facts.
And so the moment you presented yourself as the woman that he could not control,
it turns into a problem.
It turned into a problem.
Yeah.
For instance, Sierra's dress at the Oscars was going viral. If people haven't seen it,
we're froze.
Everybody's been talking about it. Oh shit!
You can keep going.
Oh, they can still hear us.
They can still hear.
Yeah. Nah, we froze on the joint on the jam.
Oh yeah.
Cam Beat says, "Stand up, please." We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till we unfreeze. We're gonna wait till we unfreeze. Can y'all still hear us?
I believe they can.
I think they still can hear you. I think it's just frozen.
Yeah, I think we just froze. Yeah, it's still audio.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, but like I said, if you haven't seen it, everybody's been debating and giving their opinion about it. The Oscars were Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, and I still see people making statuses and arguing about that shit still now to this day. But like Sierra's dress, it was see-through, and she was on the red carpet with her husband.
She looked amazing.
I thought she did too. So I don't see what the big deal was. It was people saying that as a wife, she shouldn't dress like that. Then it was niggas laughing like, ain't this the lady who prayer y'all was following?
Niggas just like to make a mocking out of Sierra.
Facts.
Yeah, they don't want to see her.
And Russell. It's because of who her husband is. I believe like if she was married to like Hove or something, they wouldn't even be talking that shit like that. But because it's Russell Wilson, they think they can attack her and him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw nothing wrong with what she had on. I thought it was appropriate. I've seen people wear worse shit than that. Yeah. The theme of the Oscars was, I guess they did that in the 1970s or something.
Oh, okay.
The women wore those type of, so there was a reenactment from another Oscars event. So that was the theme.
It's like an anniversary.
It was like an anniversary. Like so it was a theme, like a see-through theme or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Most of the people who were nominated were women this year. So that was another reason why they did that. You know what I mean? So she went in dress code for one. Because if you go look at the red carpet, every woman that walked the red carpet had the same type of dress on. People just picked Sierra out of the 13 women who pictures were I seen, white and black women. They picked Sierra because she's married to Russell Wilson and she did a prayer and he's supposed to be a saved good guy dude and people hate that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so she's out with her husband. That's her husband.
And her husband is happy to have her on her arm.
And I think it's what you just
absolutely,
it's what you just said. It's the arm candy thing. Yeah. Like if he's cool with his arm candy, why the fuck do we care?
Right. Exactly.
Because niggas want her arm candy, his arm candy.
Facts.
Right. And so it's to diminish him and his status. But that's an NFL quarterback.
And it's also for the bitter niggas who, when people be like, oh, y'all need to be more like Russell Wilson. They're not wrong. Like I don't know what Russell's doing when we don't see him on camera, but his public perception is he's a good husband. He's a good guy. Good guy. He's taking care of Future's son. He doesn't say anything slick back to Future when Future say slick shit about him. He just continue raising the child.
Yeah.
So
he stunk it up.
If that's somebody that people think we should be like,
I mean, he was going,
but he got his bag. Though.
He got the bag.
He got his bag.
He was going to stink it up in Denver.
Yeah, they're kind of bad. Right?
And
they're not good.
Who thought they
stunk it up?
Remember they hired the Packers offensive coordinator because they thought they was going to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He had no business being a head coach.
Facts. So I think that's the thing with Russell and Sierra with that. You know,
it's just hate.
It's just hate. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I thought it, was fine. Like,
she was
like we said, she was with her husband. Like Don said, I don't know if you should necessarily wear that on a girl's trip. Me, Harvey Scalez, I don't care if you wear that on a girl's trip, but I can see somebody else having a problem with you wearing that on a girl's trip. But you wearing it with your significant other, I think that's overly appropriate.
Right.
If you ask me, because clearly he gave clearance for it. Because I'd have been at the crib putting my shit on, like, what you got on? If I thought it was a problem with what you're wearing,
you with me.
We would have never even made it to the red carpet for it to be a debate. Right. You know what I mean? So clearly, I just thought that was dumb. And I see you feel the same way as we do.
Yeah. People are saying like it's not classy, it's not this. It like you said, it was the theme.
It was very tasteful.
People just need to mind their tax bracket. You weren't at the event.
You weren't at the exactly.
Yeah.
Mind your tax bracket.
Your tax bracket.
That's a fact.
That's a fact though. Because I think she's got a valid point, even to get on some serious shit. We're too involved in these celebrities' lives. Like that Dirk India shit the other day. Like that was so stupid, dude. Like even her and him trying to drag us into it. Like y'all are really engulfed in social media and y'all are famous.
Yeah.
But they couldn't live without the content or the fodder that was going back and forth online about her being out of town with another dude.
Nah,
like
Lizzo was different, fam.
No, Lizzo was different.
She was at a fucking basketball game
with her cheeks
out with kids and shit out there and shit. Like
this
is all grown people.
Lizzo forced it a little bit.
She did.
Yeah, this was different. Lizzo wasn't with her husband at the game either.
Nah.
So I guess that's what
Lizzo was out being a city girl.
Yeah, we kind of debating. And I like Lizzo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my BBW bae right there. But she forced it at the game with that shit right there. Her cheeks out. It was kids sitting there and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She got her cheeks out.
Always. That's just like that video I posted.
Playing the flute.
Oh no! The video.
I fuck with that video. Though.
Yeah, I fuck with that video too. The viral video. The video from the Bucks game.
Oh, when the old girl
on my old girl was arguing with dude and his girl about what she had on. The caption said, "When you get caught at the game with your girl," but that was just clickbait.
Right.
I talked to him and her. What really happened was him and his girl was talking shit about her being naked. Pretty much at a Bucks game.
Yeah. As
they should have.
Yeah.
So,
personally, I dress like what she had on, but I'm gonna wear that to a club. I'm not gonna wear that to a
Facts. There was a lot of women in the comments like, I got that same outfit. I wouldn't dare wear that to a basketball game.
Yeah, it's kids in there.
That's
what I'm saying.
Wild.
That was kind of crazy. But
and you in a lower bowl, like
come on,
you might be on
you
TV.
Sitting on the floor.
Right, sitting on the floor.
You can't judge her.
I was on the floor and I wasn't dressed like that.
I seen your picture. Yeah, you were fully clothed. I seen your picture. Yeah, you were fully clothed at the Bucks game.
Both times.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised that there are young women still who know that they can be attractive fully clothed. Like
there's a lot of women who know that.
You think so? I think it's. I think clothes today, they're the way they're made, like how tight they are. You're damn near naked, so that you don't have to force it. Anybody who's forcing it, you just are forcing it.
And then another thing is a lot of these brick and mortar stores are closed, so we're like kind of forced to shop on these online boutiques that are Hoochie Mama clothes. So like he said, and then another thing, let me point this out real quick. So this is probably off topic, but I
No,
saw a
ain't nothing
video
off
the other
topic. Go
day,
ahead.
and it pointed out how young girls, like the tweens, you know, them teenagers, they don't really have clothes for just them. Like some of y'all watching might remember Justice or stuff like that. When you go into a department store, you don't even see a junior section.
No,
so it kind of forces these teenagers to
dress.
They gotta just grown too.
So you're right. They either dress like a boy. So girls are dressing more like boys now because of that reason that you just described. And then two, they're either dressing above their age because they're not even making clothes for them right now. Because like you said, you got.
I never thought about that.
She just said that. I never thought about the mom and pop, like them junior stores, them Justices, these certain stores in the mall. Because the mall is gone. You get what I'm saying? So you're right. They shopping online. Everything is Shein. Everything is Fashion Nova. And they're making hip huggers and crop top sweaters, and that's their thing. You know what I mean? So you're right, and that kind of goes back to
B-Love said
excuses to be naked.
Yeah, excuses to be naked.
Man, ain't nobody forced to dress like a hoochie mama. I don't think it's being forced to dress like a hoochie mama. I just think all fashion all right now. Options, that's what it is. I don't think you're being forced to do that. You could take your daughter right now to Dick's Sporting Goods, bro. My daughter plays basketball. I just recently went there.
Mine plays softball.
You take your daughter to Dick's Sporting Goods and try to get her a Nike jogging suit. Do you know what that motherfucker gonna look like? Tight. It's gonna look like Ivy Park, like Beyonce made it or something. It doesn't look like a windbreaker. It's made fitting for a woman's body. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they're making things now. They're not. So I wouldn't say a woman's dressing like a hoochie. Like that. That's what they're buying. That's like me.
There's some hoochies out there.
I mean, it's some hoochies out there. It's like we said, it's all in discretion in that. But what I'm saying is she brought up a valid point where it's not a lot of options.
It's not a lot of options.
Even fashion changes. We wear shorter shorts, or if I wear a tank top and some short shorts, then I'm called a hoochie daddy. You get what I'm saying? So that's just fashion and times changing. You know what I mean? Too.
And like you said, like the options, they took away the options they even had to like the longer shorts like that, like the windbreaker shorts. Like they only sold the short joints.
Thank you. When motherfuckers was clowning us about the shorts we was wearing, like you can't go buy and buy no Jinko jeans no more, nigga. That shit is over with. Even you right now, when you go to the mall, you can play with me and you go shopping.
Yeah.
Because I can wear all the skinny jean shit that they're making right now.
Yeah. Facts.
That's what they making. This is a man. We ain't talking about a woman. That's my boy. He go shopping with me. He have a problem finding shit.
What you like, boot cut?
No,
not necessarily. But even
looser.
I would rather dress like how Harvey dresses, but they don't make that shit.
When we go to the store, it don't even come in that size.
Like I'm melting. Okay. I'm melting it off, but I'm like I still can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get 1X and it's some tight fitting shit, like it's gonna look like you got on kids clothes.
You gonna look like
and that's why a lot of big niggas be looking weird when people be clowning big niggas in their clothes. Like, your jeans tight. That was the only jeans they had at the store, and that's a 40 he got on. It's just the way them motherfuckers is cut.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They don't look
really
like that
need
on
a
me.
size bigger.
Exactly. I don't got a gut, thighs, or none of that, so I can slide the shit right on with no problem. But a brother who got that, he Beyonceing in his jeans at the crib before he get the.
Because even I just go a size up. You know what I'm saying? When I do the shit like that, the skinny joints.
My nigga wears small.
I know.
He gets small.
So I get small t-shirts.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I know.
Niggas bring gifts. They bring them a small. And I'm sitting here like, you ain't had nothing for me.
And they like, nah, I ain't had no 3X.
Yeah, we don't make 2X. B.
You gonna have to put in a special order.
Like.
That's a fact. Bro.
That's fucked up.
2X just cost more.
And you got all these mom and pop makers now. So that's what you're running into. Right. She got a point. It's cheaper to make the less clad shit.
Small to extra large is one size. And then 2X and up is a different size.
And it's a different price when you order it. And we got all these mom and pop clothing designers now. You see what I'm saying?
All right. I'm down. I'm almost down to 1X. Almost. I'm getting there.
So I wanted to ask you this: plastic surgery or natural?
What's my preference?
What's your preference?
Both.
Whatever
looks good.
Looks good. Okay. So you're not opposed to women getting it?
No.
And you don't think all women need to get it?
To what women do with their body.
Okay.
Have you had it?
Me too.
I had lipo.
You had lipo.
And I needed it again.
Okay.
Why?
And what does lipo do exactly?
Suck the fat out.
Yeah.
So that's different from a tummy tuck, correct?
Too much. Yeah, tummy tuck is you probably shouldn't need a tummy tuck unless you either one had a baby or two lost a very drastic amount of weight.
and then there's the fat transfer, right?
Yeah, well, BBL.
Okay.
BBL.
Okay.
Well, you can actually transfer fat anywhere. So you could probably transfer it to your breast. You could transfer it to your breast, your butt. Maybe you want thicker thighs. Yeah. Anywhere. So fat transfer.
Do you think that makes someone insecure because they get plastic surgery?
Of course not.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
I think it's
that's
very
like
unfair.
saying someone's insecure because they're going to the gym for a better body. You just want to look better.
Okay.
That don't make you insecure to me.
You can get it
as a man. Yes,
you just don't gotta don't tell nobody.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell nobody, and then you can put up fake gym videos, bro. Like, ooh,
yeah, that's true.
Ooh, have Dooch edit it for you and shit. Put up a reel. I can edit reel. I'm cold at reels on Instagram, Don. You know I'm nice with the reels. I edit your shit up. Niggas will think you Tybo hoe out here or some motherfucker weird. Billy Blanks.
That's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go away for a little bit.
Drake went and got his abs.
You definitely got to go away.
You gotta go away for a little bit.
I'm gonna go buy me some abs.
So you about to do the Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze got them abs. Shout out Johnny Blaze.
But
it's hard for me to like stick to a straight diet.
It's just some people like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the problem is that it's different. It's different. Okay, so yeah, you could go get
Batman Cable did it.
It's cool. It's cool, right? You could go do that shit. You could go do that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the big thing. The big thing that men would every man would want to have plastic surgery is a penis enlargement. It's not real. That's not real. That's not real.
It's real, but it believe it or not,
it makes your dick it don't stay fully erect.
Okay, so that's what I was about to say. When I looked up plastic surgeries, believe it or not, that is the highest risk one. Like the one with the worst results is the dick enlargement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's girth or length, either one, they said is you're an idiot.
Fucking with the blood flow.
Because
I mean, think about it. Think about being a man, right? And so like the number one thing women like to go to is
little dick. So and what's crazy about that is, Don, we've been doing 175 episodes, and more than half of our episodes have women been in it or in the conversation. That's not true.
Right.
Size ain't a thing to all women. Like I've learned that as a before I started podcasting.
Oh no, I agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah, before I started podcasting, being out here, just being a nigga, I thought that was the thing. Yeah. Like with all women. But it matters to you. Yeah. But it don't matter to all women. Like if you was to poll 10 women right now, bro, I'm telling you, you would get a different answer from every one of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I mean? One to say they like big ones, one to like little ones, one to like medium. She don't like little or big. She like medium. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
You know, the crazy part is that I was on a panel with men and women, and I said this, and women don't think about it. You don't even really know what size his dick is. You have no idea.
I think they know what big.
No, no. Okay, so listen.
You talking about inches wise?
Yes, inches.
No, I mean they don't have a.
So they always say, oh, it's got to be 9 inches or better.
7 to 10 inches.
His dick is 7 inches, and you've been calling it 9 your whole life. No. Like, no, y'all.
She said no.
So what, Kayla? You pulling the ruler out?
No, I can tell.
Oh, she know.
I fuck with that.
She got eyeball perk. She is an eyeball jerk. Hating on me and make the situation worse. Oh shit. Said she can. Let me see that. Put it in my hand, nigga. Oh, that ain't shit. Them 2 inches. Look, she can do it like this. Looking the other way, dude. Them 2 inches.
Them 2 inches right there.
That 2 inches, nigga. Get your ass out of here.
No, but I'm just saying from a perception wise, right? Perception.
Well, I think it's a little bit of delusion of grandeur in there. The dick is way bigger than it probably is because of how it makes her
feel. Yeah.
That's why the ones who say it's little, if she like him a lot, that motherfucker 10 feet tall.
Right.
I've heard women say that though, not you. I'm not saying you, but it's been women on our show who said that before.
Absolutely.
If I like that nigga a lot, that motherfucker long as locust.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker from here to Racine.
They delusional.
No, I think the
that is delusions of grandeur. That's what I'm saying, because you like him. The minute you stop liking him, he become what you just said.
Little dick ass.
The truth come out. That's what always happens when you stop fucking with him. The truth come out.
Motherfuckers be drunk, Don. That motherfucker was way bigger than what you thought it was because he was
just like when y'all stop fucking with a female. Oh, your pussy.
He had 2 dicks. He had 2 dicks. When she was drunk, it was 2 dicks.
But once she sobered up and took the liquor goggles, the liquor Cartiers off, she like, oh shit. I gotta pick up my kids.
Right.
It's 9:30. You just dropped them off. Yeah, they getting out early. Damn.
It's just weird. Like y'all do this. Y'all do this thing.
Regina George said
and it's body shaming. Right? It's really body shaming. Because a man born with whatever they're born with, whether your dick's big, medium, little, you're born with what
you can't go get a dick BBL,
and you can't go get a dick BBL
or a dick job.
But y'all can go get a boob job. Y'all can go get your ass done. Y'all can put up makeup. Y'all can put on wigs. Y'all can
get the vagina.
Vagina. You can
shout out Sukiana.
Yeah. You can do everything cosmetically possible to change your body, but don't let no man have no little dick.
Man, go get the BBL,
y'all gonna shame him. No, listen. We're not even talking about me.
We're not even
who like that.
We're not even talking about me. We ain't talking about you.
But I'm just saying.
I'm talking about men. I'm talking about men in particular.
I'm saying the little dick guy has to stop out kicking his coverage, Don. He got to date women that like those.
And little booty girls need to find men who like petite body shape. You know, they can't feel insecure like, all these bitches with fat asses. No, go find.
Because there's some niggas who like little booties.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Find who like you.
I had some little booty that was cracking, and I had some big booty that was trash. And I had some big booty that was cracking, and I had some little booty that was trash.
That is a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
that is a fact.
It's just, you know, I just look at it like it's one of them
I
things.
Some
that's
good little dick.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But I'm prefer a good big dick.
Yeah.
So that's probably what your toys is usually.
What you mean?
Does a woman's toys reflect what type of
absolutely
things that she likes? So like women with little vibrators, they like little dicks.
Yeah.
Women with them big monster things.
Yeah, because you stretching yourself out.
I'm the wrong one to be asking.
Yeah. So you don't use sex toys?
I'll use like a vibrator, but I don't have like dildos.
Oh, you don't do the dildo.
Yeah.
Okay.
The clitoral stimulation.
Yeah,
she comes off clitoral.
Because I was told today by one of my stud homies that her shit is long as Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She be hitting bitches with that. You know what I mean?
She be hitting bitches that like dick. That's why.
Yeah.
9 times out.
Come on now.
To me,
all women are gay, first of all. That's a running thing on the show. All women are gay.
Let's go there.
So
not
all
really.
women, yes, they are.
I feel like you have to
all women are
gay.
I ain't saying you gonna eat no pussy, but you do like women.
Yeah.
When you see another fine woman, Kayla, you be like, ooh, she fine.
How is it gay if you don't act on it?
That's not gay. For me, I'm not gonna tell him he fine.
Right. I don't see another man and be like, damn, that nigga fine as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why I said all women are gay. It's not a kind of, when we say gay on this show, it's not a knock. Our co-host who ain't here today, he's a gay male.
And
so
I'm not saying
when we say gay on here, that's not a negative thing.
I don't consider myself gay because I don't act on it.
Yes,
okay,
Regina George, all are gay.
I do find women
attractive. All are gay.
Yeah, you just ain't gonna eat no box.
She said not all women are gay.
When you scroll your Instagram,
just choose your percentage.
When you scroll your Instagram and we see Megan, me and you double tapping that. We both gonna like that picture, right?
Right.
My brothers can't
the wrong one
appreciate
for
each
Megan.
other, man.
I'm a little mad at her.
All right, we appreciate each other.
So, who you like? Who your celebrity bae?
You know what we say?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. I say I love Tiana too. Tiana come across the timeline. Me and you, we double tap.
I'm actually gay for Tiana.
See what I'm saying?
Fake gay.
Fake gay. It's all good. It's all good.
Dude, we say shit like, "Oh, you looking sharp."
I know
no, we say that. We only say that. We say that. We say that. We say shit like, "Where you get that shirt from, you hoe ass nigga?
Yeah,
them hoe ass shoes you got on, nigga. Where you get them from? I need them." We don't compliment you. We shit on you first. Then that's our compliment.
Why we can't?
We fucked up individuals, dog. I can't just be like, yeah, brother, it's a nice haircut, man. You look nice today, man.
That's that toxic masculinity.
Facts.
There's no such thing as toxic.
Niggas will rib each other.
There's no such thing as toxic
masculinity. Why is it not?
Why not?
Because the act of being a man, and in and of itself, is there's no toxicity to it.
We just named one.
That's not toxic, bro.
That's why we just can't say, you know what, brother?
Yeah.
You cut your dreads off. You look nice now.
Like we talked about last week, Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Major showing love to each other made the whole country uncomfortable. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's when crazy, you think about that, like that's crazy.
You can't hug your brother.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
See?
But the way y'all use toxic masculinity,
I get what you're saying. The definition of masculinity has nothing toxic in it, but what I believe is anything that you dip in toxic waste at that point becomes toxic.
Okay.
So if that masculinity dips into the realm of being toxic, then it's toxic masculinity at that point. I know what you're saying. The definition of masculinity is macho. Ain't nothing toxic about that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it can be toxic. Just like being a player could not be toxic. If you telling all the women you dealing with the truth and they all agree with what you're doing, that's not toxic.
Yeah.
Right.
The minute it becomes toxic is when you're lying to cover another lie and hide shit. That's when it becomes toxic.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I also wanted to ask you, Have you ever faked an orgasm?
No.
No. Would you fake one?
No.
No. Okay.
Are you upset if you don't get one?
Sometimes. Sometimes I'm used to not getting it, so I'll just be like, you know what?
It is
I'll
what it
just
is.
let this nigga
So
go
did
to
you?
bed.
I wanted to ask you.
Then sometimes I'll be like, no, you what are you doing? Get up. Like, no, we're not done.
Mm-hmm.
So did you? Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. So in the times that you didn't do that, did you still enjoy the experience?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
because I just be curious about that.
Obviously, if the partner is a good partner, like I'm still enjoying it, still feel good.
Yeah.
But it's like,
because I know some women, it take them a long time.
It takes a long time
there.
for me too, and I think it's harder for me to come from penetration.
Penetration, yeah.
I used to come from penetration a lot when I was younger, but now it just be, I don't know.
She
Niggas
told what her body likes.
Yeah.
No, everybody
when you said you want a vibrator, but you don't use it. You don't use a dildo because it doesn't make you come. So you told what your body likes.
Facts.
Do you tell the men like what you like and what you don't like during those times?
Shit, I barely know.
It's in the moment, huh?
So like, what I try to do is,
she need a nasty man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. But even with that, like everybody's body is different. You know what I'm saying?
You can get a freaky motherfucker, but I'm not freaky with every woman the same way.
You're gonna have to get to learn me, but so what I do is I like to make them at least make me come from head before we, at least so I can get one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're probably not gonna make me nut from penetration.
So then the penetration part is more to please your partner.
No, it's still pleasing.
Yeah,
like,
but she's just not gonna get there.
I'm saying a woman you could eat a woman pussy. She nut and she could tell you to get the fuck up.
Oh,
what I'm saying is she's letting a nigga
does.
Still beat on her box because you still interested in pleasing your partner.
It sounded to me like she's
pleasing. It's not like I don't feel nothing.
No, I know that. I know that. But I'm saying you don't get to where he gonna get to where he going.
Yeah.
It sounded like she multi-orgasmic though. Like
I am.
You could get multiple nuts off, right? Okay. So she's having sex in the hopes that she can get there again. She might get another one.
Yeah.
So what a nigga need to do is beat that motherfucker to death and then pull out, eat it
again. Yeah.
And then go back in and then pull out, eat it.
That's probably what he needs to do because that's what when I'm thinking about it now. That's what used to be happening when I was
communicate.
See, that goes back to what we said. Communication with it. Yeah. Young black people.
Yeah.
Don't know how to communicate.
Yeah, see, y'all just turned the light off.
No, we don't. That's why the other day when you said that to me, I didn't say nothing back to you. I said, damn, she checked the fuck out of me. She was like, because I said, no, I wanted you just to come observe this week, and then I was gonna have you as a guest next week. She was like, you didn't say that. You need to communicate. You need to communicate that. Because she was like, I wasn't coming to observe. I want to sit down and talk. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm a stickler about that. He'll tell you I'm big on communication. I think 99% of the relationship problems that go on right now is because people don't know how to communicate. Yep. People fuck and then they go together.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me if we go together. We didn't set up no boundaries. We smashed. We liked it. Now in the morning, we go together now. Yeah. No, that's not how this works. We need some type of communication in here to set up some boundaries, titles, roles,
but you need to communicate in all aspects. Like I said, during sex.
During sex, everything.
Communicate what you
everything.
want.
I like my eggs this way, babe. Yeah. Don't bring my shit sunny side up. I like them lightly scrambled. You know what I mean? Like
black people, we're very uncomfortable with our sexuality in the first place.
Exactly.
We're very uncomfortable. Yes, black people in general are very uncomfortable with talking about their
communicating
what they like and what they don't like.
I don't think we're Dr. Roof.
Yeah,
we don't have who's the black Dr. Roof? There's not a black person that gets on TV and talk about sex like that. Oh. When we do,
especially like what you like.
I must be an anomaly.
Well, okay, so
but you just said you didn't do
rule, right?
Yeah, Erykah Badu is the exception,
right?
Not rule. You see what I'm saying? She's not the normal. Y'all are counterculture.
Yeah,
he's saying American culture.
Yeah,
black American culture is kind of like pristine because it's church.
Black women. All you see is black women talking about what they like.
But that's counterculture.
But that's counterculture. Yeah,
counterculture.
That's even y'all not having that conversation. You're not having that conversation with your mate.
Pouring Minds. Is that their name? 85 South Show, the girls that
talking about Poor Minds.
Poor Minds.
Yeah.
They podcast is like that, but that's counterculture.
Yeah.
Even
What's the
Angela
name?
Lee
Lip
Lip Service is
Service.
that's
Lip
counterculture.
Service, yeah.
She created that pod because it's counterculture.
Because it's
Yeah.
counterculture.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black people,
See, I feel like counterculture to me and like my generation, the younger people, is like normal culture.
it damn
might
near
be.
is.
It damn
So
near
that's
is.
why I'm
That
like,
y'all
what?
create.
So
Y'all creating.
what we're talking about
right?
is old America. What's going on right now with social media? You right, people being more vocal about
Yeah.
how they
What they
feel
like,
and what they
yeah.
want
Mhm.
and all that type of shit. That's new
But
because black people always been docile in church.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And when church makes shit taboo, make gay people taboo, make having sex before marriage, everything that's damn near normal, they make it taboo. So
Right.
then black people had to come out of that. And now y'all, this generation that's out here, we're getting further and further removed from what he's describing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So y'all, you if you're not having that conversation with your partner. then there's still a stigma attached to having that conversation because it should be easy to tell your partner, hey,
I like this.
I like this.
Do this.
Do this.
But it's uncomfortable for people.
But it's uncomfortable for people. And you're worried about his ego
Or
you're
what
worried
he's
about
gonna think.
What he gonna think.
How he
or,
gonna look at you?
like how he gonna look at you. Like
Is this too
Oh.
nasty?
Is this too
I'm
nasty?
not like that.
Yeah, no.
Right.
So when I said I don't know what I like, it's more like I was saying I don't know what I like to make me get that penetration orgasm. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say, oh, do this, do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, for
like
sure.
I
Yeah.
definitely do that.
Yeah, you was in the army. I'm sure you know how to
Yeah.
Give orders.
Tell a motherfucker what to do. Left, right, nigga.
Yeah.
The last time I actually got head, hopefully he's not watching. I told him just stop. I was like, this is not very good. How many times have you done this?
Also, it's a thing going on Twitter right now. 8 ways to not eat coochie. And it's
Yeah.
like, you saw that thread?
So I on Messy Mondays.
Yeah.
On Mondays on my Instagram story, I asked like messy questions. So I was like, man, why are y'all so bad at eating cat? Like y'all need a class.
So
I learned from a lesson.
a woman taught me.
I did too.
A woman taught me.
I did too.
A woman taught me, took her time with me and taught me as a young boy, though. I was young.
I don't know how to give direction. They be like, what do you want me to do? I'd be like, I don't know, just do better.
Okay,
Then-
so listen.
then I'm
listen.
gonna be honest,
niggas-
So listen.
I'll be like, lick
Niggas
my
need to
clit.
watch some porn.
Yeah.
I
Niggas
like,
be eating
lick
pussy
my
on porn.
clit.
Them porn niggas be eating some
They
pussy.
fast forward.
Yeah,
They
niggas-
fast forward
niggas
past that.
Go
Yeah.
through that part.
Yeah, that's
Watch
true.
that part.
Listen,
Men don't like that part.
Watch it though, because you'll learn some tips and tricks
so
from them
listen,
niggas.
Here's the easy way to do it. Here's the easy way to do it.
Okay.
Do you like it?
He needed to lick a pudding cup.
Do you like it?
Look at the
That's what
camera.
he
No,
did.
I'm
to
telling
tell.
her
To tell her.
Yeah.
Okay.
to be able to tell, right?
Okay.
Do you like it sloppy?
No, I like it precise.
Okay, so
Deliberation. You know what
So-
I'm saying? Get to the point.
Get to the point.
Mm-hmm.
nah, she don't. I don't take that as that. You don't mean get straight to the point, right?
What y'all mean? Get
I'm
straight
I'm
to
talking
the
about
point.
the clip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
that's
Get it
what-
pumping.
You
That's
want 'em
what
on the
she talking
clip right
about.
on
Yeah, 'cause
top?
sloppy is licking
Yeah.
all around that motherfucker.
Sloppy is
Yeah.
everywhere. That's
You
going in my
everywhere.
vagina hole. I be like,
Lift the hood
when they
up.
go in my
Okay.
vagina
Lift the
hole, I
hood
be
up.
like,
Okay.
boy, what is you doing?
Ain't no lip action or nothing.
Yeah,
You going
I be
right
like, what
there.
is you doing?
Lift the hood up and get
But
over
I mean,
there,
when you
bro.
first
So,
start, you can
so-
lick everything.
So a
but
lot of
then
women,
it's a business.
a lot of women don't like you to just jump on the clip, right? You have to warm it up. You gotta make
Put the
that
jumper
motherfucker-
cables on
it's
there.
got-
I see
it's
what
got to
you're talking
poke out.
about. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
You got to poke out before you get to it, right? So, if you want it straight on the clit, you got to tell him get
I
right
do.
on that motherfucker.
Grab his head.
Grab his head.
No, like I said, like he can start, kissing everywhere, but after like
Get
2
to the
minutes,
point.
Yo,
he-
right. 2 minutes. You want
yeah.
you want him on the clit.
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
you over here. Get right here.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there. Stay right there.
Stay
All
right
right.
there.
That's what I need to be.
That's
like.
how you
Stay
yeah. Look like a nigga. Look, you look like me.
Hey.
Just like a nigga. Stay right there.
Right
Remy Ma in the video.
Right there.
Remy Ma in the lean back video. Remember Remy Ma was getting hit?
Yeah. Tell him motherfucker do the pacifier. Do it just like it's a
Oh,
pacifier.
that
okay,
too.
that's smart.
Yeah, that too.
I didn't even think of that.
That's
But
a fact.
I'm learning that, fellas. Y'all ain't eating the box right, my
That's a
nigga.
fact.
Not at all.
I've been
Y'all-
hearing that lately. Y'all letting me down because I don't be in y'all
That's the
business
young
like
niggas,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
They
they
don't like
doing
They
that.
don't like it.
And see, and then when your
Yeah.
school get a hold of your young one,
On the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't
School
scrape
get,
the plate.
when school get ahead of hold of that young, then they be like, she like all them old. Why she like that old ass nigga? Yeah, yeah. School ain't playing with her.
On the real.
Yeah.
School
It's
gonna pay a
that-
bill and eat that box. He ain't
Less
playing with her.
drama.
Yeah, school ain't fucking around.
No,
He said sometimes I heard that
you
too.
have to like
They
it.
suck too hard.
Sometimes they suck too
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
I heard niggas be using teeth,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shit. I done heard some horror stories over the last 24 hours because I just found this thread on Twitter. I ain't know nothing about it.
I've literally experienced every type of woman that likes not.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
all like
and
it different.
everybody's different.
They all
Yeah, but
different.
that was my whole point about size too. That's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you, bro. You
Yeah.
put 10 women in a room, bro, you're gonna get a different, like, that's what I've learned about podcasting, and that's what I really appreciate about this platform because it's allowed me to communicate about things that are uncomfortable with people, that open my mind up to so many more things. I was so close-minded about women. You understand what I'm saying? Before
Yeah.
we started potting, bro, I really thought, you know, it was big dick, money, cars, like blah blah. It's when, like, we had Bree on the podcast.
Complex,
She
bro.
want a nigga that take her to the museum. The museum
Complex,
is free, bro.
Yeah, museum free.
Complex.
She said niggas buy her all kind of shit, and that shit don't do
That
nothing
shit
for her.
don't do nothing.
A nigga took her to the
But
museum, and she jumped all over it.
And you want to know why? Because niggas don't communicate.
Right.
To even find
So
out
he-
what you
Cherie,
do like.
Cherie, like sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
She said niggas be inviting her over movies, want to take her to movies, and don't even take her to see the new Superman. She said that's how you get my draws, because she's an anime sci-fi type of chick. You know what I
Marvel.
mean? Marvel. She's into
Yeah.
that shit. So if you can meet her at that level, you got a shot. But niggas be so cocky that we don't even give a fuck about none of that.
Right.
Don't even communicate.
Like,
and
well,
see
I don't even
what
care
you
about
like.
what you like.
Now, when we in press
For real,
mode,
bro.
when we in press mode, you can't tell us nothing. You
But
can't
that's
tell us nothing. I'm
stupid.
trying to
That's
impress
so
you.
dumb.
That's so stupid. dog.
Like, you skipping through her story, just getting to the thong picture. Like, you probably should pay attention to all the shit that
other
led
shit.
up to that thong story, because she's probably telling you who
What
she
you
That's
like.
is.
really showing how much interest he has in her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like to
He's
ask.
trying to get to the
I ask a
drugs.
million questions.
I do too.
I'm like a
90%,
reporter.
95% of the time we're gonna spend is not gonna be fucking.
Right.
So I need to know what you're into. I don't want to put on a movie and some shit you don't even like for
Right.
real, or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, but that goes back to communication. You know what I mean? Like, it be tripping me out about couples who be like, I stuck with them because the sex was good. Well, that's only like 10 minutes of y'all
Man.
relationship,
Yeah.
fam. You have to spend
That's
the rest
so
of your
short.
day together. Like, that's wild to me when people go, the pussy was good, her head was fire, fam. Like, bro, that's 2
all
minutes.
You know.
That's
My
why
nigga.
I've been single 3 years. No one's like, I don't feel like men have liked me as a person in the past 3 years I've been dating.
Mhm.
They like what I look like.
So how do you get past that though?
I'm still
So she's still
trying.
single?
Trying to.
No,
What-
I don't feel like a lot of men are genuinely interested.
let's-
And I'm
let's-
saying,
let's-
for me to be
let's-
interested, I gotta be attracted
Let's
to
help
you,
some
though.
brother. Let's help some
Unless
brothers
we
out.
have a conversation. I have been wooed by conversations before, but I'm saying just off the
But that's the point.
initial.
They're not even trying to have
Right.
a conversation.
What do
Like,
you like? What are you into?
You know what? They say that's not good for women to say that because men will just pretend
did
to.
it
do
do
that.
that?
Yeah.
But I
That
can
is
say
true.
a few
You can say
generic
everything.
things.
But
I
how-
can say a few generic
But-
things.
So if you take off your blinders, you'll be able to know whether or not a man is genuine about what you like. So
what are
y'all
my blinders?
y'all do blinders when y'all see a dude and you're attracted to a dude. You
Okay.
only see the attraction. This is why y'all miss so many red flags, because y'all only see the attraction right away, and you don't that the emotional base that women have takes over their logic. Right, so you miss all the red flags because you're like, ooh,
that nigga fine.
that nigga fine,
the shiny thing,
shiny
Yeah,
things.
vanity,
Mhm.
vain.
Do men
Yep.
do that too?
Men do it too.
Men do it too.
We
but they
just
do it-
dumb
they-
though.
Yeah, we're
so
dumb.
y'all
We just
smarter and more
stupid. We
calculated
stupid.
than we are. We stupid.
stupid. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We stupid. We're focused on the kill,
Yep.
and the kill is the fuck. So
Yeah.
Hence the reason why niggas don't try to even figure out what
Right.
a woman
Exactly, and that's why they're not
So-
going to get very far with
facts.
me.
Exactly.
So what do you like?
So,
What are you into?
A few things that like he was saying, some women that he had on the show before, like I like museums.
Yeah,
When I was
them
just
do.
yeah,
You'd
when
be
I was
surprised.
just in LA, I went to a beautiful museum. I like history. I like anime. I love
See?
comics, like Marvel movies, DC stuff like
Bro,
that.
any woman, not to cut you off, baby, but any woman damn near unborn or under 35 years old,
Yeah.
Nickelodeon kids, bro, they're anime babies. Black,
Yeah.
it don't matter what color they are. At some point in time, you watched anime. You'd be surprised at how many black women you meet 30 and under, they obsessed with anime. Yeah. They not gonna tell you every day on their social media, but if you have a conversation with them, they'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean?
And the crazy part is that that's the type of shit I'm into. But I can't find one our age that's into that shit. No.
Yeah,
they don't exist.
Y'all age be looking down on stuff like that.
Yeah, it's considered childish.
Yeah. I embrace men who, I like when a man play video games. Like, I like to see men enjoy activities that he could do by himself. I don't care if I'm necessarily involved or not. Like, my first boyfriend, so we spent a lot of time together. So we spent, something happened to my mic.
She gone? I might have hit her head.
Oh, you might hit her headphone.
Yeah. We can still hear you though.
We spent a lot of time together. And okay. And after a while, he was like, you know what? I appreciate this time we're spending together, but he was like, I don't really have time to, get online and play with my boys. And so I was like, okay, let's, make it work for both of us. He was like, okay, so Sundays, I'm pretty much just going to be online all day. He was like, you can feel free to come over, but I'm going to be focused on my game.
Communication.
So, yeah, we made it work.
See how easy that is? It's so easy.
And I'm speaking from experience. I'm a person that has got shot in the face and fucked up a lot of situations just because I didn't communicate. Just because I didn't tell her what it was for real. Yeah. So I'm speaking from experience. I ain't just talking down on niggas. I know, communication is key. That's why right now I try to be vocal about everything, even if it's the smallest thing. I try to express it so a person can't come back and, you didn't tell me that. Yes, the fuck I did.
Do you know how easy? I
can't hear myself.
It's probably just your headphones.
Yeah, it's just because we can hear you.
Yeah,
you're now.
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dating women our age compared to dating a younger woman. Do you know how easy it would be for me to blow a younger woman's socks off? Like a woman like that who likes anime, who likes, man, I
like vain stuff too.
I'll take your ass to Disney World. And to the Marvel, to the fucking Marvel shit, to Comic-Con, and I'm into that shit. I was these niggas will tell you I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh professionally. I'm a nerd, right? So I would, man, dating a woman like that.
But see so then the other thing that we get into when we talk about this type of shit is you splitting hairs because the opposites attract. Do you necessarily want to date somebody? See, that's what I think when we talk about cultural shit. That's why I keep saying this generation is breaking a lot of stigmas because opposites attract used to be a stigma, which I don't think that's a thing for real.
Right.
You really want somebody that you commonly got shit aligned like. Not that everything that y'all on is the same, but commonly,
everything can't be different.
No, everything can't be totally different because how the fuck is that gonna work for you? Exactly. You know what I mean? So like I said, I think we getting into the era. The internet, people being more free-spirited, open-minded, information is available to people now. And I think that's killing a lot of stigmas that we grew up with.
And I think it's just people having conversations.
I also think a lot of women from our generation are a little broken.
They might be.
Right? Where not even necessarily relationship-wise, but the things they were exposed to, the culture they were exposed to, they don't have a lot of it.
And they can say that about men too.
Men too.
Yeah.
That's true. That about men too.
Yeah. That's true. But
and I think it's just.
But when we was kids, when we were kids, we embraced different shit because men are into different shit, right? Yeah. So when we was kids, Dragon Ball was on TV. Mm-hmm. Opened up a whole new world for a lot of niggas our age. Because we didn't even know what anime was. These niggas fighting like a motherfucker on this shit. This shit is cold. Mm-hmm. And so we got into that shit. Women our age didn't get into that. Yeah. They avoided that. And so y'all live in a different generation where that shit is cool. And so our generations are misaligned.
I think our generation is like that because they had to grow up so early.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I meant. That they didn't get an opportunity to live in the realm of fantasy as long as this generation was able to.
Because this generation, they turned on their phone.
It was programmed to them.
Yep.
She can go watch anime anytime she feel like. Yep. Anime back when we was coming up, it was programmed. If you wasn't in front of the TV at 9 to watch that shit on Cartoon Network, you was done.
Yep.
Right now, you can watch that shit anytime you get ready to. You know what I'm saying?
Crunchyroll, Hulu,
yeah, that's
Netflix.
what I'm saying.
And
You
back
got all
then,
these apps.
they was probably taking care of their little brother and sister.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back in that era, it wasn't as accessible. If they missed it, they missed it. And the generation that she grew up in, they just weren't interested.
No, they weren't interested.
Like he said, well, one of y'all said they would call it weird.
Yeah.
They were not interested.
No, niggas who was
still weird.
Niggas who carried around Yu-Gi-Oh cards in high school, the black girls called them weird.
Yeah,
those niggas were weird. That was Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
like that girl called Michael B. Jordan weird for carrying around that shit he carried around in high school. That's what girls were doing to the black nerds when I was in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude got a bag. What he got that briefcase for? All them Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Well, that nigga weird ass nigga. Like, actually, that's my guy from science class. I be cheating off Buddy. That's my homie, but okay.
Low key, if he still got the motherfuckers, you damn near rich.
Facts. Low key. Facts. Oh, my mama, you probably want to date him now. He
really up right now. Shit.
What did you think of Young Miami's acting on BMF?
So tell me why. I haven't seen the full episode, but I did see the clip. And it was comedic. It was to say the least.
What I don't understand, right, is why not just cast her to play the ghetto baby mama wife? Why did they try to cast her to play like this housewife type chick? Like, why not just cast her to be what she is? Then she can't fuck up your scene.
I'm thinking like the way she executed it, it was gonna get us to do exactly what we're doing now.
Talk about
it, more people to watch it.
So she fucked it up on purpose, is what you think?
No, she was chosen to fuck it up on purpose.
She did what she could do. She didn't fuck it up on purpose. I feel like
the popularity of who she is, because everything she do go viral. Yeah, you're right.
Probably was like, okay, you know what? Not a bad choice.
We got a little road.
No, I think all the women that he got on that show in that realm, that's what they're there for. So like Lala got her part because everything she do go viral. So she show her titties or her ass is going viral. On Wu-Tang, she said Wu-Tang make her pussy wet. That shit went viral. She didn't even take her clothes off. She just said it and it went viral. Cash Doll.
It was enough of me.
Cash Doll in sex scenes, kissing scenes. We've never seen this before. You understand what I'm saying? So that's got niggas all over the country. And then she's new to a lot of niggas. Her beauty, you know, in the Midwest, we know about Cash Doll. But niggas in New York, they just now finding out about how beautiful this girl is. So I agree, 50 is clickbaiting with these girls. He don't really care about they acting for real. It's about the people talking about it the next day, which gets the show more views. Gets the show more views. I just thought it was funny, and I just wanted to ask a woman what they thought about her acting. I just thought it was hilarious.
She could have took a class. That's my girl.
Mine too.
How long before we get Tariq back?
He come out this
like two Friday, either next week or the week.
No, it's this week.
Okay,
yeah, it's Friday. BMF last episode is this week. His first one starts.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hopefully he got a card.
I've been in Your Honor, so I've been watching.
Yeah, Your Honor. I see Your Honor.
Is Your Honor good?
Yeah, it's back.
What? That shit is cracking.
I'm about to check it out.
Cracking,
I'm about to check it out.
But I hope Tyreek got a car this season.
He not
gonna have no car.
The man made a $40 million drug deal last season.
Bro, they live in New York
and don't have a car.
They live in New York.
The white boy got a car, bro.
Big Meech was talking about
the white boy has a car, Don.
The white boy got a car.
Mary J. Blige has a car, Don.
Okay, so
he's the only character on the show without a car.
He's the only person who lived in the city.
He in the college, ain't he?
He the only person who lived in the city.
The cops live in the city too.
Everybody.
The white boy live in Connecticut.
Dude, everybody on the show has a car except for him, bro. He's the only person on the show without a car. Then if you go to college in upstate New York, shouldn't you have a car?
You should have a car.
You acting like he going
to upstate?
He's in upstate New York at a private school, bro. He's not in the inner city. That's why Mary J. Blige gonna be having to drive on the highway to come see him and Zeke, bro.
Okay.
If
he went to NYU in New York City, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Bro, he goes to private school up north. You should have a vehicle, bro. You doing $40 million drug deals with the cartel. They should buy you a car. Look at what the cartel be giving Franklin. The cartel don't be giving Franklin all kind of shit on Snowfall. He go home with all kind of treats.
Facts.
Planes, jets, and all types of shit. We talking about $40 million drug deals. We ain't talking about a $10 pop like dude who she used to date.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about him. We talking about Tyreek.
They say, I'm on my way, TT.
We talking about Tyreek. Yeah, TT. I got 20 fire headies coming down. We ain't talking about Buddy. I ain't talking about slap zone, dude.
TT is funny.
Fell off, bounced back. I was just playing. I was not playing.
That's funny.
Plug hit me with whatever. Even Steve the Stoner got a car. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do.
So he could catch Randy, Max, Jan, and all them people he got to catch.
You know what I'm saying?
Need a car to catch them pets. Tyreek.
Tariq don't gotta.
Tariq don't gotta catch heads.
His head is a $40 million deal with Mary J. Blige and the cartel,
and he
nigga.
Get a ride. Mary
a ride. He don't even be taking an Uber. That's what I'm saying. He be walking. I'm with Big Meech. He don't even take an Uber, bro. The man be walking to do $40 million drug deals. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Look, even Ryan said facts. That's what I'm saying.
Pothole, him not having a car.
Hey, that is like such a flaw to the storyline. You know, we love that show, dog. That's a real flaw to that show, bro. That'd be like Franklin not having a car on Snowfall, bro.
That's funny.
Why did I just have this conversation with somebody earlier who we always focus on the weirdest little thing on shows.
We do.
And be like,
that's how you know.
Fuck with it.
That's how you know you. But that's what makes me fall in love with it. That's how you know I really like a show when I can find out something like that and be annoyed by that. Even Meech said he liked Power. He just don't understand why the nigga don't got a car. This is the dad Meech, not the son. He on speakerphone with his son. Like, son, stop going back and forth with that nigga on Instagram. That nigga don't even got a car. He said when I was selling all that dope, everybody had a car. Your grandfather, your grandmama, everybody had a
car. That's funny, Doug.
Come on, man. Tariq need a whip, dog.
He need a whip, dog.
Do we even know how to drive? We don't even. We haven't established if we know how to drive.
Tasha went to jail.
Remember, they had a driver.
Yeah, they had a driver.
I know.
They had a driver.
He probably don't know how to drive.
He don't know how to drive. None of that shit. Dude.
Bow Wow says male groupies are worse than female groupies. What do you think?
I bet.
I agree.
Okay.
Because it's like you kind of expect the woman to be a groupie.
That's what Bow Wow's point was.
A man being a groupie is probably off-putting.
And then they overdo it.
They overdo it. It's like, hey, big bro, you know, hugging you.
That is
all of this is very crazy.
That gotta be embarrassing.
It's very, and me, even as a woman, my groupies are men. I don't.
That's what I was about to say.
Women groupies.
That's what I was about to say.
I do have some women who show love, but you know, the men are totally different. You know, I've been asked for my autograph. I've been asked for, can you say this or that for me? Just crazy stuff. Like, so one time I went on a date and basically when I linked with him, I was like, okay, this is basically a fan. He's telling me about videos I was in. So we left the first place we went to go eat. We drove separate. We met there because I'm not finna have a stranger.
No, absolutely.
So we leave there to go to the food, to go to the movies. And then he was like, oh yeah. I was like, you want to drive together or should I just follow you? He was like, so whatever. So I think I let him drive in my car or ride in my car because it wasn't too far. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it like this. So we get to my car. He's like, oh shit, you in a Benzo? And then I'm like, yeah, what are you in? I was like, I'm thinking like this date is a mistake. What am I doing? I'm with the fan. He's impressed by my car. Yeah. I need to be impressed by your car. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, that was the first and the last for that day. But anyway, yeah, male groupies are worse.
When he presented himself, did he present himself as a fan? Or he came trying to be
his energy probably.
He was trying to contain himself, but I could tell he was very overly excited. And the conversation during the date, like he couldn't stop smiling, just overly complimenting me. Like, yes, thank you, I'm beautiful. You don't have to tell me 40 times.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
I think the other weird thing about male groups is they group from males.
Yeah, that was Bow Wow's point. He like, y'all knocking women out my VIP section and shit, bro. What the fuck is y'all on? Like, y'all pushing the girls over to come talk, shake my hand. Like, come on, bro. What are we on?
They trying to get liquor.
That's crazy.
Yep. And to get the clout off of standing next to Bow Wow. Hopefully one of these groupies
get a picture.
Think I'm somebody or something.
Men also are very obsessive.
Yeah.
They become very obsessed.
Facts. So that's what I was about to say. I spent a whole bunch of money with you tonight, Diamond. What's dog name? Stanley from Players Club. Yeah. That's what dog was. You went on that date. That was a Stanley from Players Club. Yeah. Like, I put 100 likes on your picture.
I nipped that in the bud.
You know what I mean? No, you was on it. Your radar was there. You know what I mean? He lucky he just even got in the same room. But that's what type of dude that was. That was a Stanley from Players Club who felt like, yeah, I subscribe to your OnlyFans. Okay, motherfucker.
Everything.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, motherfucker. Thanks.
He was on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a fan.
Thanks for
fan.
And guess what he was supposed to get? Not no coochie. He gets a thanks for your support.
Yeah.
Because that's what that is. Like, that don't mean we supposed to date because you a fan of what I do.
Yeah.
them niggas it's a thin line.
I'm about to say that fuck
Thin
around.
line.
It is some delusion.
Yeah,
Facts.
It may not be coochie they want. They may want to murder you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
saying. It'd be weirdo shit.
Yeah.
On the rails, bro.
He broke your heart.
Yeah.
Like, and go kill the dude who broke your heart.
Yeah.
Like, damn, buddy, I didn't need you to do that. Shit.
Right.
Stalker vibe.
You and I together forever.
Yeah, you're mine.
Yeah.
All right, weirdo dude. 4-player, get right to it. Sometimes get right. Is it 50? You can say 50-50.
She's a 50-50.
50-50.
She's a 50-50.
I'm a 50-50 person. A 70-30. 70-30, get right to it.
And the reason why 70-30 get right to it is because, like I said earlier, men are trash at giving head.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you know what? I'll
Sad
stop
word.
you and be like, okay, let's just
Skip the
get to it.
disappointment.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
sad.
It's a sad world.
It's what a sad
I'll let
state
them
of affairs
try,
we live
and
in.
I'll be like, okay, come on.
Sad
I'm like,
state
come
of
on.
affairs.
Yeah.
Fucking young niggas.
Yikes, boy. Boy, oh boy.
Let me see the oldest man since y'all said fucking old young niggas. The oldest man I had sex with was like 36.
Okay.
He still
He
ain't
might
no
be.
OG.
He might. You know what I'm saying?
And what he was on? He was
What's the 36?
he was playing.
The head was okay, but let me tell you this, he got tired. So it was one round and then we was done. And I was not used to that.
I ain't gonna lie, you know, that past 35, 40, nigga only be having one in him. You know what I mean? Nigga be having one in him. I'm saying without the medical enhancements.
That's why we're gonna go to our sponsor, Blue Chew.
I'm talking about without the medical enhancements.
That?
Exactly.
What is that?
Without
This is if you want to have a good time with a
You
man
really
over 35,
yeah, by Blue Chew.
we are sponsored by Blue Chew.
Oh,
No, that is a
okay.
thing
Blue
with
Chew.
older men, but
Blue Chew.
that's why they head be
Yeah,
fire.
that's why the head be fire.
Yeah.
Because we ain't got time to give you no round.
So you're a one rounder?
I got these
Oh, man.
bills.
You're a one rounder?
I'm a one in that, maybe two, depending on what I
one-rounder?
like.
Oh, you a blue chewer.
No.
Yeah. Naturally,
No,
I'm a
no. Naturally, I got more than one round in me. Right?
I got one, maybe two.
When I want to,
I ain't finna lie and say we got no 4, 5.
Yeah,
When it's
yeah,
be capping.
when I'm trying to kill, I pop the Blue Chew.
This nigga.
I came to kill.
They need to sponsor you for real.
So you're a round person.
Yeah.
You want rounds up.
I like a
Plural.
little bunny.
Yeah.
Plural.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
a humper. I like those.
What?
Damn. So
I
school
can't
needed
do
to drink him
nothing.
a 5-hour
Yeah.
energy or
He
something.
needed
You
a
know what I
honey
mean?
pack.
He needed that honey pack one
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
School, so you could get you
Yeah.
at least 2 rounds in with that.
Right.
School.
Yeah, at least 2.
At least 2, school. Damn.
I
She likes school too, man.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for school, man. Damn, old school. Fuck. I wish
He
I
kind
could.
of like, he is over
Yeah,
35.
36.
Over
Yeah, that's what I said
35.
about that 35. You know, the job be on your back.
Yeah.
Kids
You don't
stress.
work- you
and
don't
shit.
work and shit,
Nigga getting
yeah.
gray in his beard. You know what I mean? You be having other shit to worry about. Young nigga just fucking. He ain't
Yeah.
got no worries in the world.
He off a
fact.
perk
Oh,
30.
off of perks.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate when niggas be off perks. I be like, why you ain't nut yet? He be like, oh, I'm gonna be honest, I popped a perk. I be like, God.
See, I
damn.
can't imagine. I've never popped one, but I really like coming. Like the final.
Yeah.
I like
It
getting
takes
to
so-
that
it
point.
takes so
I couldn't
long.
imagine smashing something and can't get to that point, bro. Like that's lame as
First
fuck
of all,
to me.
a perk is not a PED.
No, it's not. It's not. It's actually
it's not a
actually
performance
heroin.
enhancing drug.
It's shit. It's heroin and
It's not a performance
cocaine
enhancing
and
drug.
some more shit.
Okay,
So why
so
are they taking it?
because it makes it really makes it numb.
Numb.
That's why they're not coming.
Coming.
He
Yeah.
said it's not a
So,
performance hazard.
They not even having a good time.
No.
They just pounding your
Pounding
shit.
shit. Yep. Pounding your.
I know they're
they
pounding
just
your
pounding. That's it.
He said, I know that.
It's not for your pleasure or their pleasure.
That's
Right.
Sometimes I don't even have to ask. Like the way he's doing it, I'd be like, this nigga
Bro,
took
the
fucking
perk.
perk.
Yeah.
Pop these perk 30s.
Perky dick is nice because it lasts long, but it's a double-edged sword. I'd be like,
Yeah.
God damn.
He ain't doing nothing.
I want to finish. So that's why I ain't never doing that.
Motion-
Like, you ain't got to worry about me popping none of that because I want to finish.
Your man motion come from you feeling it. You got to feel it in order to, to give you that motion. If you can't feel it, you just doing this.
Perk 30.
Yeah.
I'm popping perk
Perk
30.
30.
How you
It's
go
a-
to the
60, I
motherfucking
popped
party and
perk
forget the
30.
perks?
It sounds like a motherfucking Munch Lauren video.
Yeah, right?
On the real, dog.
Facts. Man, that's crazy. So on that note, one of the last questions we always ask our guests before we get up out of here is love or loyalty?
Ooh, Loyalty.
Okay. You want to elaborate or?
Okay, so love fades. Love also is like it could go in a cycle. You know, there's more love now. There's less here. More love now. It could depend on where y'all are at in each individual's lives.
Okay.
Loyalty needs to be consistent. It doesn't need to fluctuate.
So you like loyalty because it doesn't fluctuate?
No, it's more important. Love is gonna. People can stab you in the back and love you. They can love you to death and fuck you over.
Thing.
If you're loyal to me, you're not gonna fuck me over.
Okay.
So that's why.
Okay. There's no wrong answer to this.
There is no wrong answer. Yeah.
Most people usually answer their question with the other answer. So most people usually be like, yeah, love, because you need loyalty to love somebody, or the other way around. You know what I mean?
I picked the vice. I took it as an either or.
You know, either or.
Yeah.
It ain't. That's why I said it ain't no wrong answer. If you'd have picked both, that'd have been fine too. There's no wrong answer to this.
Usually this was a drinking game.
Yeah, we used to make people drink. We took it away from that.
If you chose both, you had to drink, and so
well, I'm gonna choose both since it ain't no drinks.
No, yeah, both.
Yeah,
I'm of the mind you cannot have loyalty without love,
and I'm the other way. You can't have love without loyalty.
Yeah.
So that's why we say it's both. There's no wrong answer, and we get a different answer from every person that's sitting in this chair. So that's why it's always been a dope question to ask every episode, because everybody gives a different answer.
Can I ask y'all a question before we get out of here?
Go ahead.
Who's the hottest rapper in Milwaukee?
Dylon.
Who is that?
Can I go a pecking? I gotta pick
one. An old joke.
I gotta pick one person.
You could if you got a couple.
Can I do a 3?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Lil Chicken P, Certified Trapper.
Okay.
He was just on Adam 22.
It wasn't he. And I'm probably, damn, he's like the Michael Jordan of this, so I guess he don't count. I want to say Looney Baby, but he in jail and he ain't put out no music in a while, so he doesn't count. I'm gonna pick somebody that's currently dropping material right now, and I'm gonna go with third on my list. Damn, that's hard. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it.
This bunch of little young niggas.
Yeah, it is. And that's why I'm trying to pick my
he
favorite.
He named mine.
Who's yours?
Chicken P?
No,
Certified Trapper. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree.
I would say he's the hottest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
he's the best. Yeah,
no. He's the hottest right
like
now.
I said, he was just on No Jumper.
Yeah, he was on No Jumper.
That, Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. Yeah. He's been doing... He signed his deal in November, and you can see. All I'm gonna say is you can tell he signed a record deal. That's all I'm gonna say. You can tell he signed a record deal. It's not fake. Different. He ain't capping. You can tell. Motherfucker on Adam 22 and doing the biggest podcast in the game, and you do Rolling Loud, and we're only in March. Yeah. You signed your deal in November. We're in March, and you done did those 2 things already. Salute to that brother, man. I am proud of him. The man, when I met him, he told me he made his own beats on a phone, my nigga, and he recorded his videos from his cell phone. He didn't even have an iPhone 14 or whatever. He had like an 11 or some shit when I met him a year ago.
Yeah.
In a calendar year, bro, this is where you at. So that's why I always tell people, you, the content, YouTube, whatever you trying to do is consistent.
Just start.
Just start. Yeah. And
don't
stay
worry
at
about
it.
Being perfect. None of that
stay at it. If you're getting one viewer, keep entertaining that one viewer, because that one gonna turn into 2, 2 gonna turn into, I'm telling you, stay at it. I tell people all the time when they be like, man, the podcast, what's the best advice you got? Be consistent. Do your pod. Every time you say you're gonna do your pod, do it. Don't be missing for weeks and months and then be wondering why people ain't tuning into your shit every time you go live, because they haven't seen you in weeks.
Why Party of 4 not in your 3?
Because I haven't heard enough. I haven't heard.
We not all you.
Yeah, I don't have heard it behind the. I'm behind the wall of Blackout, but I'm not behind the wall like you. You're part of production. So I haven't heard everything. I've heard about 7 records. They're amazing.
I haven't heard that.
Heard 75.
Yeah, the 7 records I heard are amazing. I think he's next to be where Certified is, and possibly is going to be bigger, but I don't know if it's going to be a Milwaukee thing. His sound isn't really.
No, he's
universal.
Between him and Loud, they're not.
You know who I'm gonna go for my third, even though she don't live here no more, is Destiny Lynn is my third.
Destiny Lynn.
I fuck with Destiny Lynn too.
And the only reason I don't include Lakia or nobody in it, because Lakia got a record deal, so I don't consider her. I'm talking about people who, still underground or on the come up. So I would say Destiny Lynn would be my third.
For females,
I I like Rissa too.
I like
Rissa. So you see Rennie Rucci just stole her song or some shit? You saw that? Yeah, bro.
What song?
The Henny song.
This is the second time she done had a song stole.
Yeah.
Damn.
That should be.
But this is an industry person.
What she needs to do is start writing.
That's clearly what this is showing you. I'm talking about Rennie Rucci took the shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, Rissa got a part of the beat or the song where she say some shit like, the Henny turned me to a demon. Something, had your bitch screaming. Rennie Rucci is saying that verbatim on her song. Same beat, same everything, bro. I'm like, oh my God, dog.
Yeah.
I be, bro.
So shout out Rissa fan, man. I hope something, because Rennie replied to her.
Yeah.
If
Rissa wrote her and she replied to her.
Yeah. If T Streets is watching,
shout out T Streets.
T Street, tell Rissa she needs to be selling
those
records.
songs. Yeah. Y'all need to get all of that shit copyrighted and sell that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. Y'all can make a bag. These bitches want to keep stealing her songs. Sell them, motherfuckers.
Sell them, motherfuckers.
Then, because right now they just stealing them and you ain't getting shit. At least if you were selling them to them, at least you get writer credit. Or sometimes you don't get writer credit, but at least you'll get your money.
Let me tell you something. Eat Ho would be the biggest song on earth if the City Girls did it.
Yeah, facts. If any Rennie Rucci, Lotto, any of them, Lakia, shit. If any girl with a record deal, so Weedy, if any of them had that record, it'd be out of here.
Weedy,
yeah, it'd be out of here.
That should be out of here.
You know what I mean?
She still could sell it.
She still could sell it.
Yeah, because we the only people who know it.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
The record that Rennie Rucci just took, she put that out in the summertime. You know what I mean? So that record been out for months. Music video, everything. You know what I mean?
So it's still new to somebody, bro.
Still new to somebody. So on that note, man, this was episode 175 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast featuring Kayla Simone. You were a pleasure, love.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's nice meeting you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, pleasure. You know what I mean? It'd be dope. You know, you see people from their pictures and you be like, okay, she nice looking. She got shit going on. But to sit down and actually talk to them, you know what I mean? Make you look at people a little bit differently. Because I get that a lot about me too. When people come in here and sit down with me, they be like, damn, I didn't know you niggas was. They were like, no shit.
Damn,
like,
you niggas smart.
Yeah, like y'all actually know stuff. Y'all know how to talk. Like, y'all know how to talk. Like, yeah, we know how to communicate. That's a big thing over here.